The August 26, 1970 Women's Strike for Equality captured the commonalities and the tensions in what had by then become a vibrant new feminism. The brainchild of Betty Friedan, the march was meant to celebrate the 50th anniversary of women's suffrage and to publicize women's demands for full citizenship. Planners readily agreed to demand equal opportunity in the workforce and the political rights necessary to achieve access. They divided over whether the time was right to ask for social equality in marriage, including rights to property after divorce, to propose credit in their own names, or to support egalitarian pensions. Radical feminists wanted to include free abortion on demand and community-controlled, subsidized childcare. But these more controversial positions evoked mind-numbing disagreements. In the end, planners compromised. They encouraged women to march under banners of their own choosing. Thousands of women in New York, Washington, D.C., Detroit, San Francisco, and other cities demonstrated the support of the civil rights movement, trade unionists, and reproductive rights for women's equality and women's liberation. We usually date the beginning of the women's liberation movement to that women's strike for equality because it represents a moment of real unity among women, a moment when equality seemed to be a common aim. And yet, we remember that it wasn't very long before women began to split apart. Freedom and equality, after all, were relative terms. Achieving equality for some women might mean exploiting and limiting the freedom of others. And achieving equality with men turned out not to be enough for women who rejected the value systems of a competitive male society. Class and race, ethnicity and religion circumscribed a world in which gender alone could by no means define the position of individuals. And soon, a refusal to be defined by gender at all complicated that world even further. And yet, there was momentum. By the end of the 1960s, what had begun as no feminist movement at all had turned into a movement of feminisms of many different kinds. The die had been cast. Whether as a result of seeking racial justice, of anti-war activism, disillusionment with the meaning of democracy as interpreted by the New Left, women were beginning to build self-respect. Fueled by growing independence, they would demand access to professional education and prestigious universities, new employment opportunities with career ladders, and control over their own bodies. There would be no going backwards.